Part 2. No doubt, a town is composed exclusively of houses, and the streets of the town are only the intervals between the houses. But, in a town, it is the gradual portioning of the ground into lots that has determined at once the place of the houses, their general shape, and the direction of the streets. To this portioning we must go back if we wish to understand the particular mode of subdivision that causes each house to be where it is, each street to run as it does. In the best diagnosis, when the new town has been successfully completed, everything in it will be functional, and every object in it will have a specific function, its own. Every object indicates what this function is, signifying it, proclaiming it to the neighborhood. It repeats itself endlessly. When an object is reduced to nothing but its own function, it is also reduced to signifying itself and nothing else. There is virtually no difference between it and a signal, and to all intents and purposes a group of these objects becomes a signaling system. Conceptions of space tend, with certain exceptions to which I shall return, towards a system of verbal, and therefore intellectually worked out signs. A house becomes a body, then space, then pure quantity. This is the realm of the perceived, the practical basis of the perception of the outside world, to put it in psychology's terms. The whole of matter is made to appear to our thought as an immense piece of cloth in which we can cut out what we will and sew it together again as we please. Let us note, in passing, that there is a space, that is to say, a homogeneous and empty medium, infinite and infinitely divisible, lending itself indifferent to any mode of decomposition whatsoever. A medium of this kind is never perceived, it is only conceived. What is perceived is extension-colored, resistant, divided according to the lines which mark out the boundaries of real bodies or of their real elements. But when we think of our power over this matter, that is to say, of our faculty of decomposing and recomposing it as we please, we project the whole of these possible decompositions and recompositions behind real extension in the form of a homogeneous space, empty and indifferent, which is supposed to underlie it.